Hello and welcome to your reading. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Astaria Dream and I am a psychic intuitive. So in today's reading, I felt called to do a channeled message from your higher self. And there's no accidents, no coincidences. So if you found this message, your guides have brought you here. And this is a very important, very urgent message from your spirit guides. Something that you need to hear. So I think we're going to jump right in. I've got a couple decks here. So let's see. I'm going to start with the tarot. Okay. It's a lot. 1 second. Let me give these a quick 1-2 shuffle. I love this deck, but it's so big. It's like bigger than my hands. Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's so amazing. Look at this. Okay, guys. There are 2 threes, 3 of cups and 3 of pentacles. This is going to revolve around a partnership, okay? It's interesting because the other card we have is 6 of swords. This is walking away. Something that's not serving your highest good is something better. There's definitely way something better here. Let's pull a couple oracles and then we'll grab some more tarot too. All right. Okay, jumping right out. Yes. Okay, polarity. But you know what I just heard as soon as that card came out? You don't see the truth. Let's read this one. Imagine your shadow side. There can be no light without dark, understanding the law of polarity. So your shadow, your ego might be blocking the truth about somebody else. Let's see if we can get another one. Perfect. Oh, cycles. Yes, because with every ending becomes a new beginning, right? It said everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon magic. Okay. So, it's interesting because as we're filming this, we're like 1 day away from a new moon, and we do have a full moon because I heard the 17th, right? And I always try to do these timeless reads, and then Spirit always comes in with these dates, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to sell like a timeless intention, right? But it feels like some of that magic may not start, you may not start to feel it until the 17th, but I think you're so close to that full moon. Oh God, we have that lunar eclipse then. So yeah, I think that's going to be a really heavy time for you, but it's like this huge purge. I think that's when the letting go and the walking away and the releasing is, okay? Let's grab some more cards and we'll continue on with the message. If you guys are watching this and it's not in November 2021, listen, like I said, I don't believe in any accidents or coincidences. Then you're brought here for a reason, like I said. However, whatever moon cycle you are near, you can forget the dates. It's more like you can still tap into that moon magic. I feel for those of you that are watching it not in November, you might be really sensitive around that moon, whether it's a new moon or full moon, more on maybe an emotional sense. It feels like it's bringing up a lot of stuff to be kind of purged out, maybe could be through tears, it could be through some frustrations, but again, if we can just allow the stuff to come up and be released, that kind of feels like, it feels like with the eclipse, for those that are watching in November, it's going to be very heavy, but it's very like bang, like we have this huge release. For those that are watching and it's not in November, the time has passed, I feel like your release is going to be just as powerful, but very subtle, right? Because it's almost like this gradual thing. So instead of it all coming up in one moment, this huge release and so intense, right? It's like, oh, it might happen over a few days or a few hours. And so you will still go through a release, but it's not going to be as, I think impactful is a bad word to say, because I feel like the end result will get to be the same, right? Because I feel like it's so funny. It's all leading to a better tomorrow for you. Okay, wow. It says ancestral wisdom. Okay, we are ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth for many years before you. We asked you at this, I'm assuming that, point? No, I thought that's what I was going to say. Pognant time. Okay, sorry. I can't speak apparently. What a time to learn and grow from our past experience. You are a legacy. We will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Okay, I feel almost it's like an offering, right? So let's talk about with those moons, right? So if you are doing something, it's almost like honoring the ones that came before you that paved the way, right? And so maybe it's just a meditation, maybe it's a gratitude moment, maybe it's you're actually offering something up at an altar, but whatever it is, even if it's just a thought, a memory, say, hey, you're here for me, you paved the way. Or your spirit guides, right? Like, thank you for always looking out for me, right? Thanks for being by my side. Like this moment of appreciation um kind of feels like what you would be doing in an honoring sense, right? Because you may be very connected to the spiritual world, especially around this time. For whichever, whenever you're watching, I think it's going to be a real big pull at the end of the month, and I feel like you'll start to get some messages. Could be in your dreams, however, that does feel after whichever moon you are closest to has passed, like towards the end of the month, because again, towards the end of the cycle. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's get maybe two more of these, and then I want to grab some more tarot. Okay. Yes. Oh my God. All right. So look at the two cards that flipped out at the same time, light and serenity, and they're both the same color, right? These are like the third eye chakra. So light, imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely who you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is the time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Serenity, the more relationship you can have with yourself, this is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings. Oh, yeah, and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today, okay? So that's something we're going to release, right, with this moon cycle. So it's almost like I want you to, and again, you do what you feel is fit for you. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but this is how I see it. It's almost like, hey, I'm going to write out like a journal. Like if you could journal, okay? Listen, anything that comes up, negative stuff from yesterday, like we said, you can acknowledge it and like see it from that outside perspective. However, write down anything you want to work on, any personal development, anything you consider yourself as a flaw. Sorry, I had to do that in air quotes, right? Because there's no real, we have free will. There's no real negatives, there's some mistakes or errors, I could say, and we just learn and grow from it. However, anything that you want to work on, right? Oh my God, I'm so lazy and I procrastinate, but I want to be motivated and determined, like turning that into the positive kind of feels like what you're kind of journaling, like going within to find the answers, but you're writing it out. It's like I'm reflecting on my day. Okay, why did I spend 3 hours on the couch today? Oh my God, I spent 4 hours on social media. I spent all my time on TikTok or whatever it is, and kind of observing. Okay, no judgment, right? No judgment when you're journaling out. And so it almost feels like watch your behavior for like a week or at least a day, and notice how much time you're spending on each thing. Are you using TV or social media as a distraction? Are you doing healthy coping mechanisms? Like, can we turn it into spending some time with others, with loved ones, with nature, whatever it is, some kind of creative hobby, something, but kind of observing it, okay? Because that's how we could transition, going, okay, I spent too much time on TV, I'm gonna spend some time with family instead. I spent too much time on social media, so I'm gonna go outside and garden instead, like something. And that's with the polarity, right? But that's the opposite end, turning that lazy and I'm not saying you're lazy or unmotivated, I'm just using it as an example, turning that into motivation, determination, like accomplishments, right? And so that's why with the with this, it's almost like you have to be the witness and observer. But I feel like for some of you, I have to like journal out my day to actually acknowledge, oh wow, I can't believe I spent like 2 hours straight on the internet shopping, or like whatever it is, right? And so observe yourself, be compassionate with it. With the light, it does feel okay. Yeah, we are beings of light, right? However, I feel like meditation, right? And for some of you, there might be answers in meditations, but like I said, it does feel dreams. However, just to remember that you are a being of love and light, and you are here. You came to this earth for soul evolution. So, like I said, there is no bad. Okay, remember, you are a soul. Your true essence. The human is just a temporary experience. So anytime you feel the judgment for any of your behaviors, bring it back to love, bring it back to light, witness and observe it. And right, we're going to transmute that negative into a positive, right? And so that's why I'm like, meditation can help slow you down. As soon as this card came out, I heard meditation. So that will bring that connectiveness with the mind, body, spirit as one, right? And be gentle with ourselves when these emotions come up, so we can release the errors of yesterday and make new tomorrows, right? Okay, and the other card that came out is, oh, I love it, right? Oh my God. It says be proud because, oh, sorry, I can't probably see it. It says be proud because what was I saying? Like, don't judge yourself. There is no like, you did this. It's just, okay, it was an error, a human error. And now I'm going to correct it with new behaviors, right? Those healthy coping, God, I can't speak today. Healthy coping mechanisms, right? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Okay, but let's the heart center look at because it's the heart chakra. Okay, it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved. Wow, and I was going to put this card here. Time to celebrate. That's literally 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I can't even, guys. All that you are and all that you've become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud, okay? Celebrate you for today, but I also feel like that's that positive, right? As we take out some of that negative, we want to fill it up with the positivity, right? Fill up those holes with positive energy, right? Okay, let's get a couple more clarifiers because this is kind of honestly like practices. Again, it's connected to the moon, our spiritual practice, connecting us to ourselves. Remember that we are beings of love and light. Sure, meditation is a great tool, and I definitely put that in, but I want to go a little bit deeper because I want to get into this, right? Because all of this, like, I feel like your guides are bringing you to this partnership here, this 3 of Pentacles, right? But it involves one cycle ending, and another one starting. But the polarity, it's you have to see things not just black, not just white, that middle path, that gray path, right? And no judgment, like I said. And that's also that transmutation going from the dark to the light, the negative to the light. Oh man, and just there, don't judge yourself. Be be gentle with yourself on this process. But I want to get some more cards on this because like all of the oracles kind of led with one message that meant one thing. And it's interesting because these two connect, but I'm telling you, there's something else here, right? And it's almost like I laid this as the foundational energy to release the cycle, and then I move forward because I'm proud, I'm heart-centered, I'm grateful, I'm humble in this new beginning, and I celebrate me and I'm accomplishment, which now that I've celebrated me, I can let go of this ending, the old, to bring in something or someone new. So let's dive into where this goes because that's almost like, wow, yeah, that's like the path that gets you forward, right? Your guides are with you all along, right? Even if you can't see them or hear them, they hear you. They hear your thoughts, right? You're definitely connected at a 5D unconditional love vibration. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Okay, there's the good news, the accomplishments. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Sorry, now you guys can't see them. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let me get the cards out first, right? We've got Page of Wands. And the last one we have is Strength here, okay? With the Strength, let me move this back just a little bit. There you go. Oh, it's all crooked. Sorry about that. Okay, remember, you are your own savior, right? All we have to do is connect with our guides whenever we need anything, okay? We don't need somebody else to come fix us. We don't need somebody else to come save us. We don't need somebody else to come tell us what to do. I need that external advice, right? Like looking up to others. Here's the thing, like connect with your guides. You are one with them. They want to help you. I always use that analogy of like a closed mouth can't get fed. So it's like talk to them. They're here. They're guiding you. They're helping you through this cycle. For some of you, it might be a little bit of a tougher cycle, but on the other side, it's so much sunshine, rainbow, beauty, truth, acceptance of you. They just showed me a rainbow, so that's beautiful, right? It's like almost, oh, when I see that rainbow, it's like a big chakra clearing, right? But it's almost cleansing your aura, okay? So if you are going through a little bit of a challenging time, I'm telling you, it is purposeful, right? Because it's giving you this cleanse that you need. It's energetically, you're going through some kind of purge, right? And that's what we have to let go of the past because it's building you up. I'm telling you, it's like they're working on your energy and you don't even know it. It's like this big cleanse. I don't know how else to explain what I'm feeling, right? Here's the thing. The Page of Wands is, how do I want to explain that? I might want to pull one more card because I don't want to generally say something. Sometimes I'm like, why? Like, let's see, what deck do I want to do? Because my first thought was like good news coming in, but then after talking about the savior, I was like, don't let this be the savior. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, this person coming in, there's communication coming in with this, right? And I don't want you to get so wrapped up in this connection that you lose yourself, because it feels very intense. It could, it's almost like somebody could come in and sweep you off your feet. The relationship could move rather quickly. And I don't want you to like forget who you are in the journey. Don't like, oh my God, I get sidetracked and I stop focusing on work or stop spending time with my friends and my family. Sure, like spend as much time with them as you can in a healthy way, but it's like, I'm telling you, it's almost like two souls melting into one. So it does feel rather soulmate energy is coming in, that I don't want you to get lost in all of the emotions, get swept up in it, that you like get off in that, sure, that 5D, goo gaga, dreamland, living in the clouds. That is great, right? But it's like, I still need to have some sense of reality, because I don't want you to get too off your purpose, right? To stay kind of rooted in your truth. This is a very, oh, that's going to develop into something, especially the first 6 months of meeting this person. It's going to be like, oh, it's like you're walking around in 5D. That's what it feels like in my head, because I'm just like, you meet them and look at, it's like you can create magic. Is she literally lifting? Sorry, I'm looking at like water off the, oh, I was gonna say she's literally lifting water off the paper, but she made the paper ship into water. I'm telling you, you guys, there's a big 5D connection coming from them. And look at, there's a bunch of water here too. Oh yeah, you don't want to get swept away. Is that you? That could be you in the connection, right? You want it to be equal partnerships, okay? Don't forget your place in it. But obviously, this is going to lead to a great relationship. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. That's the end. Two messages. End of the cycle. Tens close out everything. But with that harder ending, that harsher one we're going through, becomes 10 of Pentacles, right? That's beauty and truth and getting what we want. It's success in a relationship for some of you. This literally could lead to marriage, because this feels more a long-term relationship. I wanted to see if I wanted to pull any other cards. Maybe we'll pull just one more of these, because I like things to be very symmetrical. I kind of feel like the message is complete, but like, hey, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Wow, I can't even. Okay, we're going to read this in 1 second, but I want to say what I'm feeling off of it first, okay? Stay connected. Like I said, with your guides, your angels, your spirit guides are there all along. They're paving the way. They've been actually working on this for some time. It does feel like, especially the last, like, almost to 9 months, they've been trying to get you two in alignment, okay? Because they've been trying to have this, like, chance meeting. And listen, we have free will. And so they've been kind of working around your guys' free will and how much purging and stuff we've done, that we're on the same vibration to bring you guys together. So one, definitely stay connected, because I want to say this with the spirit guides, they want to bring in more messages. Like I said, at the end of the month, whatever month you're in, I'm definitely feeling this for all of you. Big communication from the spirit world, signs, synchronicity, messages from angels, maybe angel numbers, maybe spirit guides, maybe animals, right? Whatever it is, dream communication. End of the month is like heavy synchronicities, right? And that even could be when you start to meet them. But there's something going on heavy in the connection too. It's almost like, because you two are connected, you two are so connected together, you multiply the synchronicities. It's like, dang, I met you, and now it's like every time I look at the clock, I see an angel number. It's just like huge synchronicities revolve around you two meeting, and it brings in more synchronicity. So, oh, okay, wow, there's 3 meanings with the stay connection. When you guys connect, synchronicities are going to go like crazy. You guys are going to start to see a lot of synchronicities from your spirit guides, especially at the end of the month. The last thing I want to say is stay connected with who you are. Your purpose, like I said, your life mission. You could get swept away. You don't want to get off your soul's journey and get so involved in their life, right? Because I'm telling you, that entanglement between you two is so intense. Like, it's a 5D love, right? You guys are so drawn to each other. Maybe even pulled like magnets, but... So stay connected with them, but make sure you stay connected with yourself, okay? Especially with your spiritual practice. They're going to help keep you grounded in this relationship. But we could read the card too, right? Okay. We are all born connected to spirit, often knowing as the divine source. Yet many of us have tendencies to pull away from the connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect with source. What did I just say? The last thing I said on this message was, make sure you stay with your spiritual practices. It's going to help you stay grounded in this relationship. Yes, you might get so wrapped up in the connection that it's like, oh, I forgot to meditate today. Okay, oh, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, don't put that off, because you're going to need that, right? And actually, the deeper you go in your spiritual practices in this relationship, right, it's going to bond you two together. It's like you can do this spiritual practices separately, but because you're so in tune with the mind, body, spirit, soul connection, that it's going to amplify the connection. And then again, I feel like you guys could be doing some spiritual practices more in the future that's going to bond you guys together. But first, like, make sure you work on your spiritual stuff on the way, so you're connected with who you are at your soul, right? Because that's gonna, hey, will strengthen the connection with yourself, sure, source, all that, but even in the relationship, okay? But it'll also help keep you grounded. It's going to be really important to focus on the spirituality sense, whatever that means to you, right? Meditation, yoga, anything you can do to calm and quiet the mind, right? Even if it's just being out in nature, some kind of anything like that. Like some people could be doing Tai Chi or Qigong, or it doesn't even have to be something like that, a physical thing, but sometimes it's just a meditative bubble bath, a walking in the park meditation, a gazing meditation, something like that. But however you connect with spirituality, it could be reading, it could be learning and studying, but do something around the spiritual world, okay? Okay. All right, guys, I think that wraps up today's messages. I hope you guys got something out of the reading. And if you did, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something and it resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And there's a bell you want to hit and turn on all notifications, because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves, till next time, be blessed.